All right, boys and girls, we are back once again for another Yo Family episode.
Yo Family.
Yo Family. For those of you that aren't familiar with Yo Family, it's our girl. What was her username?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Hold on, I'll find it.
There's this Instagram user that is now part of our BigHead algorithm because Julie searches for some interesting things.
Thanks,
on our
Julie.
I didn't cause that, but
You
bad man sills.
Bad man sills. Yo Family.
Yo Family.
Yeah. Once we start getting remote guests on the show on the regular, I think we definitely got to reach out to her.
Absolutely.
Front of the list.
Yeah. Shout out to
Bad man sills.
Bad man Sills. We're probably butchering that name. That's all right. Lots to go over today, though. We got a good episode. First of all, we're drinking a little flavor flav here. Racing fuel. We got the endurance flavor from the Racing Zone.
Sugar free.
Sugar free. So this was an energy drink that we got when we went to the Racing Zone. Julie, you bought these?
I did buy these.
Thank you for that.
Shout out.
Shout out. What do they taste like, too?
Well, I mean, I could see them tasting kind of like Red Bull, but I think Brandon made a really good point.
Am I allowed to say?
I think you can say what they taste like.
Well, I thought it was like G Fuel, which is like.
What is so bad about that?
Well, because I
why
don't know
can't
if
you
we're
say that?
supposed to be shouting another brand while we're talking about this brand.
We're talking
but-
just the flavor.
Yeah, but it tastes like my childhood. It tastes like me trick shotting on Modern Warfare 2. It tastes like berries. It tastes refreshing. I just want to get amped just drinking this. It's really good.
I get it. Get the mic a little closer to your mouth, too.
Yeah,
The mic, not
ASMR?
not the drink.
Oh. Thought you wanted me to do like a little.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But no, yeah, that was a lot of fun. We went to the Racing Zone. I know we talked about that last episode, but we had a really good time there. Shout out the Racing Zone. We also have, even though this episode is filming today, the Frenzy Fest is happening on Monday of next week, but this episode is going to come out next week after Frenzy Fest. So let's just assume that we went to the Frenzy Fest and it already happened and we had a great time. Mojo Juju killed it.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite performance, Brandon, at the Frenzy Fest?
Oh, at the Frenzy Fest? Justin Carter.
Oh,
Yeah, I know my names. I know my names.
You do?
You know, I've recently become, an Ellis Fellas? Is that how you say
And
it?
you think Ella Langley's going to be at Frenzy Fest?
No.
She's
but
not a
I'm
Vegas local.
I'm feeling the country spirit, all right? And
Oh,
Justin,
okay.
And Justin Carter was, he's certainly whipping up some good country.
Uh-huh.
I sure know about that. yeah.
Okay, I don't know about that. You know about that. That's good to know. Julie, what about you? Who's your favorite performer at Frenzy Fest that we haven't seen yet?
Maybe Radical West.
Nicely done. What about Poor Magic?
I would say that I was maybe a little tired during Poe Magic because that is going to be past my bedtime.
Listen, so Poe Magic is Woody Jarrett's band, and he's performing. He's the one that's head of Buyer Entertainment, and he's the one that's putting on this festival. If I were to put on, and he's closing the night out.
Yep.
If I were to put on a festival, I would want to be in the early sets, not in the later sets, because now I gotta stress out over making sure everything's good. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I would rather get my set over with and then enjoy the rest of the night and make sure the festival goes well. But that's just me.
I thought about that because I know you said that to me the other day when we first saw the full lineup.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe he wants to go last so that there's no more stress on his plate. Because if he goes first, then he still has to think like, okay, immediately after my set, I need to go do this, 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 and this. But maybe he wants to go last so that he's already done all the hard work and now he can just enjoy performing.
Interesting. That could be it. We'll have to ask him when we go.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the festival, though, was when Brandon was crowd surfing and he was getting carried around during the Mojo performance.
Yeah.
And I saw that you had a back tat, a little
really?
tramp stamp.
You
did?
saw it?
Yeah.
What did you see? What pieces?
It said Monaco on the back. When did you get that tattoo?
Oh, I can't remember because I probably blacked out, but
You're blacking out on a Monday?
yeah, maybe. I don't
Black
know.
it out on a Monday with Monaco?
Yeah, we were at Disco Pussy just the other day. I got to find him there, I will say.
We haven't heard much from Monaco recently.
No.
He's been he's probably been in the lab
He's grinding in silence.
cooking up some beats. Have you been doing the cutie counter or you haven't found any
Yeah,
cuties recently?
Data's still full. I can't add
You got to
anymore.
start erasing some of the old cuties.
Oh, yeah. They're old news.
Old news cuties.
Who is what are some of the cuties that you've been going for? What's the type?
Oh, the type. You want to hear the type?
wanna hear the type.
And I've already burned my Joe Lombardo.
Your Joe Lombardo's done and over with. You can't use that anymore. Sorry, bro.
Okay. Well, height doesn't really matter to me.
Okay.
I can climb trees. What you laughing about? I'm trying to be serious here. Okay. Straight faces. Straight faces.
You're trying to be serious and you went with I can climb trees.
Hey, man. Anyways, age range 20 to 35. I think that's fair.
How old are you again?
23.
So you would date somebody 12 years older than you, or you'd at least go out with somebody 12 years older?
Yeah, if they're cool.
Yeah.
If they're cool.
Okay.
I think that's my only minimum requirements.
That's fair.
Minimum requirements.
Minimum requirements.
When I was, I think, 23, I was a restaurant manager, and being in your early 20s and being a restaurant manager, you have all
bad
the power
news.
in the world. You have
Bad news.
You have your micros card that you can comp drinks and discount meals, whatever you want to do. You're basically playing God, and it's for somebody at that age, it's a power trip, and I loved every second of it.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of girls that I would pick up using my micros card. Oh, let me buy your girls a round of shots or something like that. It was a cheat code.
Bad news.
But my favorite was, and this actually was a horrible experience, but at the time it was great. There was this woman that so I was a restaurant manager in California, but there's this woman that complained about her meal, whatever. I came up, charmed her. She was a little bit older. She was probably my age now. She's like 41, 42, and I was 23.
Like how you said a little bit older.
Just a little bit older. And I comped her meal, and she was from Boston. I could tell from the accent. Listen, I love girls from Boston. I had a lot of fun with girls in Boston, but the accent is not appealing. It's not like a romantic accent. But once you find somebody with a Boston accent and you're from Boston, you're like, oh, I kind of missed it. And that's where we connected. So anyways, we went out, had fun. Turns out I brought her to this restaurant that was right next to my house because that's where I used to bring all the girls that go on dates.
So it's an easy
transition from the date to
right.
yeah.
You got a method.
And lo and behold, she complained at the restaurant we went to. And this is a restaurant that I would go to all the time. So they knew me. They knew me every time I came in, especially if I came in with somebody new. Andrew, so nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, blah, 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 blah. And it was so embarrassing because she complained again. And I realized at that moment, she complains all the time, everywhere she goes. And maybe she got me. Like that's how she
She's just trying to get free meals.
She's trying to get free meals. And we got a discounted meal, but I was so embarrassed that was the only date we ever went on.
Yeah.
I did tell my mom that I went out with somebody who was around her age, and she was like, oh my God, that's disgusting. Oh, I loved it.
So after she complained at the restaurant,
yes.
did you still transition?
Oh, for sure. I'm
Yeah.
getting something out of this. Are you kidding me?
Compensation.
Compensation. Listen, for
Wild.
compensation for the embarrassment of my fellow colleagues at this local restaurant. But yeah, being a restaurant manager at 19, 20, 21, even before you can drink, I would kick people out even if they looked at me the wrong way. Like at this restaurant, the first restaurant that I was a manager of, we had door hosts, or AKA bouncers. And so I was a scrawny little kid at that time, and but the bouncers were big dudes,
Right.
Former wrestlers, former football players, whatever. And so they, and they respected me, which was a big thing. So if I said, hey, somebody's got to go, they would kick him out. And I remember the first time I kicked somebody out, all he did was just laugh at the fact that I came over to, rectify some issue that they were having. And they're like, you're a manager? And I was like, that's right. And so we figured out the whatever the issue was, and then I told the door host to kick that guy out, and I kicked him out.
I'll show you a manager.
I'll show you a manager. It was the ultimate power flex that I had. It was power that I should never have had. But yeah, it was fun. Good times. But anyways, Frenzy Fest. Yes. Frenzy Fest. Frenzy Fest, like I said, it hasn't happened yet, but next week this episode will drop, and we're going to assume that it went swimmingly. I do wish we had some, like Mojo Juju, who's been on the show multiple times, is performing. I do wish some other local performers that we had on the show would have been there. I know Grayson Boss, our theme song creator, he isn't on this festival, but hopefully next year. I know Jan, who's been on the show, she wasn't part of the festival this year. Michael Richter too, but there are a lot of big names, or a lot of great talented performers that we've had on the show that I hope end up being in the festival next year. I think it'd be fun to have them there.
Well, especially if I mean, what Woody said, like if it goes really well, like maybe they are able to do a 2-day
Yeah.
thing and then open up more spots too.
And it's tough too because it's all out of his pocket.
Right.
Like this is a free festival. He has, he's accepting donations and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's
Well, I think he's accepting donations for Positively Arts.
yes.
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't think the
forgot
donations are for buyer.
I agree. Yeah, correct. They're not for buyer. They're going to Positively Arts, like you said. Well, thank you for saving my ass there.
Yeah.
because- Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, Frenzy Fest. I think it'll go well. I'm really
Yeah.
excited for it.
And then we'll hit the tables, Brandon.
Oh yeah.
We'll hit the tables, but also this is going to be an excellent scouting experience for us too, because all of these are local bands, and all the ones that we love, we can just kind of take note.
Yeah.
Take note of so and so performing there. They're really.
I'll
well.
bring a list.
Yeah.
We're like scouts. We'll have our clipboards and
Yeah.
everything.
Exactly.
Have you ever seen what is that show? Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed I can't think of it right now. Oh, Love on the Spectrum. Have you ever seen Love on the Spectrum?
I know about it.
Okay, so there's this one episode where one of the guys is going speed dating, and right in front of the girl he's sitting across from, he puts a big X next to her name. And I'm like, is that what we're doing? We're going to have a printout of the bands and just big X.
Toss them out.
I don't like
Big
this
check
set.
mark.
And then we show it to them. We're in the audience, so we show it.
We
to
should
them.
bring like score numbers. Hold up what we think our
One.
score is.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Yes,
We
Brandon.
get kicked out.
Brandon, you're in charge of the score numbers. if Brandon gets kicked out, we're gonna be like, we don't know who that guy is.
Cooked.
I don't know him.
I've never seen him before. in my life. Now that football season is finally upon us, Boomer's Sportsbook is the place to get your bets in. Whether you're betting NFL, college ball, or just building a parlay to make your millions, Boomers makes it easy to get in on the action. They'll match up to $250 on your initial deposit, and when you sign up with the code BIGDOG, you get an additional $50 after your first $100 bet. That's $300 in free bets. Boomer Sportsbook, where Nevada plays to win. We love Boomers, don't we? Must be 21 and older, located in Nevada, and please, gamble responsibly. But no, I am excited because Vegas needs more music festivals, and I feel like there's a little bit of a lull between summer, which there was. I know there are a handful of music festivals before summer that drop, and then right after summer, I know there's Neon City Festival and stuff like that. How many festivals are left in the remainder of the year? Do you know, Julie?
I couldn't find a total list, but I see at least like 5 or 6 of them, it varying in size.
That's remaining for the rest of the year? What are some of the festivals?
Let me go back to it.
I know Neon City.
yeah,
Neon
we got-
City's the next big one.
We've got Neon City. We've got Big Blues Bender.
Okay.
iHeartRadio is still coming.
Yep.
That's big.
Vegas Vibes, which will be at Red Rock.
What's Vegas Vibes?
Reggae and Roots.
Yama.
Poolside.
Ooh, I dig that. When is that?
That is like October 10th and 11th is what it says here.
Nice.
But yeah, all different genres, all different sizes, like in, how many performers and probably attendees, but still quite a few.
Nice. Yeah, Neon City is a great festival. Did you guys go to Life is Beautiful?
Have not. No.
Did you ever heard about it?
Yes.
So Life is Beautiful was an incredible festival. The first few years, they had some huge names. Like they had Outkast reunited and performed. They had The Roots. They had Kanye. They had, I'm pretty sure they had Imagine Dragons. Like they had some like A-list bands in the first few years. And then I'm sure it got more and more expensive. It was a weekend thing down by Fremont. And I'm sure it was just an ungodly amount of money with Foo Fighters performed. That was great. Like just all these huge bands that performed in the first few years. And then over the course of the next few years, the names, while still great, they got a little bit lesser in terms of status, and you maybe not as well known. And then eventually, I think 3 years ago, I think it finally went out. And they said maybe they're going to come back in a smaller format, but they haven't yet. But Neon City has really stepped up and kind of filled that void of what Life is Beautiful used to be. It's only, is it 1 day or 2 days, Neon City?
I'll double check.
But it's down on Fremont Street Experience. Cliff Atkinson, who we just had on, he's the CEO and president of Fremont Street Experience. He talked about that too.
Neon City is November 20th through 22nd.
Okay.
So it looks like a 3-day.
Love
Yeah.
that.
That's awesome.
And again, free, right?
Yep, free.
Yeah, free. So they have multiple stages down on Fremont Street, and it's just you go from one stage to the other, and there's some pretty good names. I know that we saw All American Rejects. I think they were last year.
Oh, that's sick.
I want them to come back.
They were
That's
fun.
sick.
I've seen them a couple times on Fremont. They're a great time. But Neon City just put out like a mysterious social media post yesterday. Do you have that pulled up?
Yeah, it's like this video on the what did Cliff call that?
It's like
the screen over Fremont Street experience.
Yeah, like the ceiling over
Yeah.
it is like this digital screen.
Right. So it just says special announcement coming soon, Neon City Festival. And their caption says, "We said what we said," with the eyeballs.
What does that mean?
Now the comments. Is it who I think?
Is there-
Marshmallow?
Is there? I mean, don't play the music, but is there music a part of the video? Like, why are they saying
There
that?
is a sound. I don't know what it is because I'm not going to play it right now. But there is, like, I can see the mute button at the bottom. So there is some sort of sound.
Interesting. So what are the comments saying? Marshmallow?
I see someone saying, like, is it Marshmallow? Neon City responded with just, like, the side eye. But everyone's just like, cough it up. I'm ready. I'm sitting here with my popcorn. How about sooner than soon? But the only guess I see on here is Marshmallow. Circa says, what?
Yeah, circa. I mean, I know Derek Stevens. Derek Stevens and his team put on Neon City Festival, and it's been great for the past few years. Would Marshmallow be a big get? Like, I know he performs in Vegas a lot, but if he were to play at Neon City Festival, would that convince you guys to go, or would you guys already be going anyways?
I feel like that'd be a big get for me at least.
Really?
Because I feel like, well, I keep relating it back to when I was a kid, but like that was like the big name in EDM for me was Marshmello and like Avicii, if you can consider them. So be a big get for me.
How can you say you were big into EDM when you called him Dead Mouse 5?
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna attribute
like-
that to just nerves of
it's
being
like-
on camera. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna attribute that.
Do you also call him Skrill EX?
But I did used to love Skrillex too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julie, would you go to Neon City Festival because of Marshmello, or are you already going?
I would go regardless of Marshmello. Marshmello would be great. I've never seen him live. I've listened to his music for years as well, but I would probably be going anyways.
Yeah. I mean, listen, that'd be a huge get because he's still especially in the EDM world, he's A-list, top of the game. Who are some bands that you would like to see play at Neon City Festival? I think I would love to see, and obviously, the A-list like Foo Fighters and stuff like Metallica. That's going to be too tough and too expensive, so that's probably unrealistic. But I think like All American Rejects were great, but they would be, I don't think they'd be back again for the third time. What are some?
I mean, maybe. They're probably finishing up their like backyard secret tour kind of thing.
Maybe. What else? Who else could perform it?
The Killers would be cool.
Killers
and
would
they're
be great.
from Vegas, or at least Brandon Flowers is.
Yeah.
I'd love to see, maybe Steely Dan will come out of retirement.
Shout out Steely Dan. That would be great.
I would love to see Steely Dan.
A little dirty work. I would be all about that. Brandon, do you know who Steely Dan is?
I don't, but I know
Oh
that song.
my
I know that song.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm so young.
It's all right.
I'm so young.
I would love to see, I think a big name that, unfortunately, they're touring right now, so I don't think they would do it. But I'm big on Queens of the Stone Age right now, and they're Foo Fighters-esque. You don't know.
got no idea who that is.
Children. I hire
Foreign
children.
language.
Am I speaking a different language to you
Yeah,
guys right now?
now.
Imagine they're like Foo Fighter-esque, but not as screaming. They're a little bit more. It's definitely rock and roll. There's even some relation. I think Dave Grohl was kind of part of both of the bands. You guys. Anyway.
Sorry.
For
It's
me,
just, I
Queens
feel
of the
like
Stone Age.
You really aged yourself when you said rock and roll, too. Like, you didn't just say rock.
What am I supposed to say?
Rock.
Rock?
It's rock and roll.
What's wrong with rock and roll?
I don't know. It just aged you.
That aged me.
The Black Keys would be cool.
That would be fun.
My Chemical Romance would be cool.
My Chem.
No one calls them My Chem.
I called them My Chem. Are you kidding me? I thought that's what all the kids called them.
Bring Sleeping with Sirens back since I missed them at Downtown Rocks. Ooh, selfishly, I would love to see Bowling for Soup. I saw them once when I was 12.
Yeah.
They're from where I'm from.
Okay.
Bring them to Vegas.
Brandon, what about you?
Dude, I don't think any of the people I listen to would fit this vibe.
Steely Dan wouldn't fit the vibe, but I want him there.
I can pray for Ella
who do
Langley.
you listen to? Who
I
do you
can
listen to?
pray for Ella Langley.
Ella
all I
Langley
want,
would fit the vibe. She's
Wow.
like popular country music.
but she's too big for us now.
Is she too big?
She's huge.
She's pretty massive.
Really?
Yeah.
How big? I don't think she's that big. I haven't heard of her since you guys.
Okay, because you don't listen to anything new.
She's massive.
Well, no, that's true.
You don't
My-
listen to anything
My
new.
repeat playlist on
Hold on.
Spotify is
Yeah, how many
songs that have
followers
been.
What
do you have?
does Instagram followers mean anything to you in terms of music? Because I can find that very quickly.
What are you talking about?
Like I'm going to tell you how. Like if I told you how many followers
Oh,
she
yeah,
has.
probably, yeah.
Okay, that would prove how big she is.
Massive.
Let's see. Ella Langley has 4.8 million Instagram followers.
Oh, she's pretty big.
Yeah,
She's big.
You know who has more Instagram followers though?
Taylor Swift.
3 times as more Instagram followers.
What is his name?
Sean Mike Kelly from
Mike
Digital
Kelly.
Social Hour, a local
Fuck
Vegas
that
podcast
guy.
who somehow has 3 times more Instagram followers than
Ella
who?
Langley.
Ella Langley.
What a square.
God, I hate that guy so much. There are only a handful of people that I hate. You know, I don't want to say I hate him because I don't know him. I just strongly dislike him.
You hate what he does.
I strongly
detest.
dislike what he does.
You hate his business model.
I hate his business model. That I do hate.
Yeah,
Shady, 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 shady. And he still does it. I don't understand how he still gets away with it.
because it's working for him.
We should start doing that.
No, no, we don't want to.
You're switching
We want to
up.
keep Goob on our good side.
We want to keep Goob on. Listen, when Goob, so this is actually a great segue into this. So I tagged Goob. Goob is this influencer who does really good at calling people out on photoshopping their photos and playing it off like it's naturally them, and it's not. And you can tell by like the way you warp the hips or something like that, or the way you warp your arms, because the background has a little bit of a warp to it too. And it's so hard to get away with that. And Goob is this influencer who, especially in the fitness world, he analyzes and calls people out for doing exactly that.
Right.
And he's got this cult-like following of people that love hearing him call people out, and then they'll go to that person's Instagram page and be like, "Welcome to the show. You're now on Goob's shit
They got
list."
the
or whatever.
pitchforks and the torches.
They got the pitchforks and all. And so Goob, but he also circles outside or goes outside of his circle too and talks about other people that are doing shady stuff. And Digital Social Hour, Sean Mike Kelly, was a prime example of somebody who's doing some shady stuff he shouldn't be doing and plays it off like he's this great guy. So anyways, when we talked about Sean Mike Kelly a month or 2 ago,
Yeah.
I also included Goob's response to, or his initial response, and that got Goob's attention, and he started following us. Sounds great, right? I got a little nervous though because Goob, I wanted to make sure everything was clean.
We're all
There was-
ethical over here.
Yeah, we're all ethical. We're all playing by the rules. There's obviously some excitement when somebody that you kind of, that you follow and enjoy, engaging with starts to follow you.
Right.
And that's usually a great thing, or it's a scary as shit thing.
It's a little scary when it's him.
It's a little scary when it's Goob. So I wanted to make sure everything was in order. We
I think
had,
you even texted me and Brandon and said, "Do you guys have records?"
Yeah.
Because Goob just
Goob will find out. Yeah, it was very scary, but also very exciting at the same time. But yes, Goob loved. He messaged me, he DM'd me. I think he said something along the lines of he lost it when we compared the followers that Sean Mike Kelly has with the population in certain countries.
Yeah.
I think it was like Cuba.
Yeah.
He has more followers than Cuba. So yeah, 3 times more followers than who? Ella Langley.
Oh, Ella Langley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Good for
girl.
Sean Mike Kelly. He must be just killing the podcast game.
Right.
You would think.
We actually got some love from other local podcasts too, who also have had him on the show and deleted those episodes because of how shady it was. But that's just, listen, you got that stain on you, and you're never going to get it off,
Right.
especially in this day and age. I am so glad that I grew up in a world where the social media cringe stuff that you post doesn't stick with you. Like I didn't have like anything bad. I didn't do anything that would get me canceled. But I had a lot of cringe-worthy things. Like I thought I was a rapper growing up in my teens.
Did you really?
That was when 8 Mile came out.
Do you have the recordings we can listen to?
I
at some
have
point?
images. I have pictures.
Ooh, pictures.
I'm gonna call your parents. It's gonna be buried in the archives.
Hey, yo,
somewhere.
BigFig, whip out the pic.
Goob already called my parents.
Yeah.
To try to get those clips.
I bet your brother would have something.
He was 5 years younger than me, so I don't know if he would have had.
I guess maybe not.
He was probably 12. Like when I did the talent show, which I won. He
For rapping?
for rapping, yeah.
He probably aspired to be you, and then he has his own collection.
Listen, he looks up to me, but I don't know if he looks up to me because of my rapping career.
Did you have MySpace?
I had MySpace, but I got the tail end of it. you know.
Oh, who was your best friend on MySpace? Who did you select? Do you remember?
Think
Or like, you know how you could do like your top 5 or
I had a
whatever, top
roommate.
10?
His name was Atta. This big black dude that me and him played basketball all the time, and he was
And Otto was your number 1 on MySpace?
Atta was my number one. Usually followed by some girl. Like I've always had like a girl best friend. At different stages in my life, and so it'd usually be I think Atta, the girl best friend, and then maybe my dad or family members or other people I worked with. I don't know.
Cute.
What about you?
I didn't have MySpace.
God.
My sister had MySpace,
Don't even ask me, man.
but like
Brandon wasn't even conceived, but MySpace was around.
I got a Facebook in 5th grade. So Facebook was around for me in elementary school, which means MySpace would have been like kindergarten.
It really bugs me. It really bugs me when you remind me of how old I am compared to the two of you.
Fossil.
Sorry.
I'm okay with being in my 40s. I'm fine with that. But when you compare it to
Like
you guys,
experiences.
it annoys me because I can't relate to most of what. And this is why I can't date younger. Like I when I was single, I tried to date 10 years younger, and that
It's
was
a bold choice.
that was too much because we had nothing to talk about. Mm-hmm. And like she would talk about SpongeBob, and that was after me.
SpongeBob was after you.
I think
Crazy.
I think I would have been like just barely too old to get in a
Oh,
SpongeBob.
not the big sponge, man. Come
You know,
on.
SpongeBob originally was going to be developed as like an Adult Swim show.
I could see that.
That would be
And then
fun.
they made it like more family friendly, but that's why there's still so many like innuendos.
There
in
are
the
some
show.
innuendos in there, aren't there? Mm-hmm. What did you grow up on?
What did I grow up on?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of a mix, because I'm like right in between Gen Z and millennials. Like I watched a lot of Dragon Tales, watched a lot of Between the Lions, like, and I'm talking really young.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also had like, I don't know, Fairly Odd Parents, and Rugrats was big in our house too.
Rugrats is big, yeah. Love Rugrats.
Yeah.
Brandon, what about you?
Dude, I was like a regular time and
Regular show?
Adventure Time. I combined the two. But I
He doesn't even
what's,
know.
No. What's it called? What's that spy show with like
Totally Spies.
No, with like the animated
Impossible?
kids, like the little bald kid with the glasses. Do you know that one?
No.
Even Julie's too old
Do
for
you know
that one.
What's it called? Yeah.
What is it?
Yes, Kids Next Door. Codename Kids Next Door.
What channel is that on?
I have no idea, but that was my shit.
So to say Amanda Bynes show, like, you know,
All
Amanda
that,
Bynes was
yeah.
me. All that, yeah. Ooh, or like Legend of the Hidden Temple.
I feel like these are shows that were my time though. They're way before your time.
This is like the 90s.
Did they refresh Legends of the Hidden Temple?
No. Hold on. Let me look at when it ended.
Have you heard of Johnny Test?
Yes.
Yeah, that was my show too.
Have you heard of Johnny Bravo?
Yes.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
I love
Legends of the
Never.
Hidden Temple. Okay, to be fair, I might have been watching reruns.
I think you're
Okay, but the thing is, the show came out in 93 and went for 3 seasons.
okay.
So I was only watching it in like
You were definitely watching.
2003.
Okay, yeah, those are definitely
They were reruns.
Did you watch Guts?
I
Reruns?
loved Guts.
Again, those are reruns.
Guts was so good. There was another one of those like Nickelodeon game shows too that would play late at night, but I don't remember what it was called. It was kind of more of a challenge style one.
There was-
like similar to Guts.
There
but
was What Would You Do? There was a big one that Mark Summers was. I think it's I forgot his name.
oh well.
Anyways, whatever. But yeah, it's pretty funny.
Whatever, dude. Other things I grew up on, The Birdcage.
The movie?
What the fuck is that?
Brandon.
Brandon. God, we gotta educate you, son. You're too young for this.
Dumb and
Bird-
Dumber.
Have you heard of Dumb and Dumber?
I do know Dumb and Dumber. Yeah.
Do you know who Jim Carrey is?
Tommy
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh, I love Jim Carrey.
Tommy Boy was good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know about that.
Now you can tell why I turned out the way I did.
Yes. Anyways, going back on those God, Double Dare. That's what I was thinking.
Double Dare.
Double
That's
Dare.
yeah.
Yes.
I double dare you. That was so good.
There is, so we won't say the name yet because we haven't booked her yet, but there's somebody potentially coming on the show that has been on Nickelodeon. She was on Nickelodeon for quite a while.
Yeah.
You Google her and it'll show up in her biography. She got slimed, and she knows what it tastes like, what it feels like, and I'm very curious to find that out because I've never been slimed before. Don't slime.
Do you want to be slimed?
What do you think? Why'd you look at me like that?
Because I heard you go.
Because I was thinking
Brandon
of something
doesn't
else.
know what it means to get slimed,
Yeah.
so his
No.
mind's in the gutter.
I've seen Mitch Trubisky get slimed after he won the MVP award. Have you heard
On the
about that?
Nickelodeon version
I saw him
of
get slimed.
the
Yeah.
football game.
That's what I was thinking about. Thinking about Mitch Trubisky.
Oh God.
Well, hopefully we don't clip that part of me saying I want to get slimed.
Gonna get slimed, Edge?
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. There's one other thing I wanted to talk about, and this is just a quick segment before we get out of here. We do stims. Like I've learned like that what stimming is now when we have our things where like we just randomly say, what do we say?
Oh, I can't.
Bruh.
Yeah, dude. I
Bruh.
can't-
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruh or
China.
Gina
Yeah.
or whatever. My dad, he's in his 70s now. He's got his own little stims or whatever you want to call it. Either way, he and I go to the movies a lot, and this embarrassed and irked the fuck out of me. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. As I get older, small things annoy me more and more. Like I said in a previous episode, I used to be like Brandon. I used to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Life was good, always happy, always, nothing can bring me down. Now I'm older, I'm definitely more jaded, and I get irked a lot more. Not annoyed, but irked a lot more. And so Dad and I, we go to movies whenever there's a good movie out. We'll usually go and see it. And so we went and saw a movie recently, and I don't say what it was because I'll tell you about the type of twist that was in it. But there was a twist where a good guy turns out to be a bad guy. Fine. It's part of the formula. And we're watching the movie, and we're definitely high on edibles because we take edibles before we go see a movie. And my dad, for some reason, we're watching the movie, and this is the part of the movie where the good guy who hasn't turned bad yet, or at least the audience doesn't know, but he's giving small, subtle hints.
Right.
And it's quiet in the movie, and the guy's talking, and my dad just blurts out, "Bad guy." Like, that loud. That loud.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
my God.
And for some reason, that I embarrassed the fuck out of me. People were looking at him like, what? Like, does he have Tourette's or something? It was so embarrassing. And it turns out the guy ended up being a bad guy.
Yeah.
And like I could tell that he was probably going to be bad just because I've seen so many movies and I've seen so
Yeah.
many twists that you kind of predict them. But if I didn't know, every time I saw that guy on the screen, I would think he may be a bad guy because some random stranger behind me just yelled out "bad guy." It was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever had. in
Did
my
you
life.
confront him about it?
Afterwards, he didn't even know he did it. He didn't even know that he
He was
yelled that
so
out.
high that he thought that happened in his head. In his head, he was like, "That's a bad guy," but he actually said it out loud.
That's a bad guy. I have to go to the bathroom. This popcorn's really good. Like he's just saying all the internal things in his head out loud. It was so embarrassing, but yeah, that was the experience with my dad.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, Tony, big fig,
Big
fig. Well, that was it, boys and girls. I think that was a fun little Yo family episode for us.
family.
We are taking, how many episodes are we taking off? 2 or just 1?
We're gonna cut this part. It depends on So are we posting the pre-Cliff?
Probably after Cliff. I'll try to cut out the parts that we talk about Cliff coming out, so it ends up being just.
So we're gonna go Cliff, internal.
Yeah.
Then we should only miss one, I believe.
Okay.
We're only gonna miss one episode.
So the good news is we're only going to miss one episode next, which is good because Julie is very adamant on making sure that we don't miss more than one episode. She yells at me
No, I don't.
and throws things at me.
Goob. Goob, please.
Goob, get involved.
Come investigate this. I don't yell. He gaslights.
I do
He
gaslight.
does.
I am very good at gaslighting. It's an age-old tradition that is passed down from generation to generation.
I think your generation started it.
You know what? You're probably right.
No, actually boomers for sure,
You
dude.
think so?
Yes. You're gonna tell me that you didn't get your gaslighting
Maybe
from your
boomers.
dad?
Maybe boomers did start the gaslighting, but I think
Boomers the generation, not Boomer Sportsbook.
no Boomer Sportsbook. We love Boomer Sportsbook, who is now on Fremont Street,
I know.
which is awesome.
Yeah,
At
by the time this
Binion's
comes out.
and Four Queens.
Yeah.
Four Queens.
Four Queens and Binion's. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And I love the fact that when we had Cliff on, he ranted and raved about Joe Asher and his team.
He did.
Which was an awesome clip. And I'm excited for the Boomers team to see that because it was such a great thing to say. And Joe Asher's just an old school guy. He's a guy that's been around for a while. The people that matter in this town know who he is. People love him. So I'm really, really excited for Boomers, really excited for them to expand to more and more casinos. I also love the fact that we had our promo bets, and I was the only one that lost my promo, all my bets. But you guys nailed it. You guys hit the parlays, and yeah, I fucking lost.
Got a sneaky $48.
What is a
$0.90.
for a parlay? Like, what is that? You have
So-
to be betting on more than one thing, or
More than one, your odds are a little bit better because you need both things to happen, which are even more rare. It's rare to hit one, but to get two things, it's even more rare. And if
so I did not win a parlay because I just put it all on one thing.
okay, well that works too. Listen, you don't need to do parlays, but for
I
the
was
promo
just
bet.
correcting you. Because you said you both won on your parlays.
Use code Big Dog.
Use code Big Dog. Yes, definitely use code Big Dog. When you go to Binion's next or Four Queens,
And sign up.
sign up to Boomers. Use code word Big Dog.
Yeah.
You get a $50 free bet after you sign up. And you get, they'll match up to $250 in whatever your initial deposit is, which is pretty cool. It's up to $300 in free bets.
A lot of bread.
A lot of bread. A lot of bread that you can
bread.
play with, which we love. But I digress. We weren't talking about Boomers Sportsbook gaslighting. We're talking about Boomers, the age, generation. While, yes, they probably started it, I think millennials definitely fine-tuned it. And
Y'all got like more manipulative because
Yes.
you had to deal with like women's rights.
They innovated.
I don't even know how to respond to that without saying something wrong. So I'm not going to say anything about that. I'll
Goob.
let you take that over. Yeah, I plead the. I call. No. I almost did the Joe Lombardo. I was not.
Oh.
I'm not
That would
gonna-
have been a crazy thing to use it on.
For anybody that's not familiar with the Joe Lombardo, as a reminder, the three of us have one Joe Lombardo pass. That if we say, "I'm Joe Lombardo," we get out of whatever question it is that was asked to us or whatever task it is that was given to us with no questions asked. But you have it one-time use only.
And Brandon already used his. 'Cause
Brandon-
he didn't want to tell us how he
fucked up.
knows who porn stars are.
Yeah, Brandon didn't want to tell us that he doesn't know how to open up an incognito window or something like that.
And it's gone forever.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Does it refresh in
No, dude,
2027?
you done goofed.
Unless if Joe Lombardo pulls the same stunt,
Yeah.
then it'll refresh.
Which, if Joe Lombardo pulls the same stunt, that will be an incredible thing to happen. That would blow my mind.
Yep.
But yeah, Julie and I still have ours. I almost just used it, but I
That would
decided
have been
not to.
crazy.
That would have been a waste.
You gotta just find a question to make her burn her Joe Lombardo.
Julie's pretty open though.
That is true.
What could we ask her?
Ooh, I
Let-
don't know. I'll
let's
start
talk
plotting.
about her.
I'll start plotting.
Let's talk about her behind closed
Yeah,
doors.
yeah.
Let's see what we got.
Okay. I don't care.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out. All right, boys and girls, that was fun. We got a lot of work to do today, anyways.
Literally.
We got things to do.
Literally, we have 5 hours to get it done.
We do. We'll catch new episodes each week on HeyBigHead.com. I love you all very much. Julie, you have anything last to say before we get out of here?
Bye.
Nicely done.
Adios.